What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So we have a new project on the desk, and it's actually a very cool and big project. So, alright, so what we were working on is the Baja Bronco, or Bronco by Revell, and we were doing some aftermarket parts on it. So let's go ahead and show you what we did to it. So if you've been on the channel for a little bit, over a year now, I've done this before. My very first time doing it last year on the regular Bronco. This version right here, I've done the same exact thing right here I'm doing right now. But that one, you know, is my first one, first time doing it, and it didn't turn out as good. But it turned out pretty good, but not as good. But this one I'm working on right now, I have a little more experience, and it's turning out a lot better. So let's go ahead and show you what we're doing. So we're using parts from Olson Brothers. Amazing parts. These parts are incredible, and amazing. So they're just two brothers, I believe, because of the title of their name of their company, Olson Brothers. So I'm guessing they're brothers, and they're just trying to share the hobby. And they don't have a lot on their website, but they do have some parts, and a lot of their parts are for the Bronco, and they are amazing. So I'm going to provide a link in the description to their eBay store or website. I prefer their eBay store because it's a little bit easier. But they don't have a lot on their website, like I said, but what they do have on their website is incredible, because these parts, what they have, they fit perfect. I mean, there's no issues with their parts. There's like no cleanup. I mean, their parts are incredible. So the Bronco we were working on is Baja right here. This is a sealed kit. I have two of them, but this is how we are so far. Doors look incredible. I got to clean out the panel lines. The panel lines are pretty in depth with the dust, but the fenders went on perfect. So this whole thing just turned out very good. I mean, these Olson Brothers parts, the doors and the fenders and stuff, no issue. I mean, I have no problem with their parts. What you're getting with your money is well worth it. So if you want to do the fenders and stuff, the fenders here are incredible. They do open up the Bronco, and for the tires that comes with the Bronco, Baja Bronco, are pretty big. They fit under there perfect, and they look really good on there. So if you want to do the fenders, I'm gonna give you this one little tip. If you want to do the fenders, use the Baja Bronco body, because the Baja Bronco body fenders are really wide. The front ones, you don't have to do any adjustment. All you have to do is, all you have to do on the front is shave off the fenders. Is all bolted onto the body, as you can see here. You just have to shave that off. Get your cutting knife, get your pliers, and just cut those off. And just grind the fenders down. And then these front ones bolt on perfect. You don't have to do any excess shaving under here. Maybe a little bit, but not as much. The back. So the back one is the same exact way. You gotta cut off the fenders is actually molded onto the body. Shave it off. Do what you need to do, and then piece of the fender back here, it does stick out a good millimeter, or not millimeter, pretty good, you know, 5 to 6 millimeters. So you do have to cut some extra excess plastic, and you do have to do some shaving on the back, but other than that, it's perfect. It's dead on. So the reason why I'm saying to use the Baja Bronco is, well, I got the regular Bronco body here, and it looks very similar, but one big similar is the fenders are smaller, so you are going to have to do a lot more shaving, and especially on the back. See, the back has like a little skirt on it. You really gonna have to do some really big shaving if you're going to use this body for the fenders, because these fenders are not small, as you see the comparison. Yeah, so you're gonna have to do some major shaving, major surgery on this body if you can use the bigger version of the Bronco. So make sure you use the Baja version if you're gonna use the fender. The doors, either way, the Baja or the regular, they work perfectly. You don't have to do any adjustment on the regular version. So the doors, they work on both versions of the kit, but they do look very cool. Now, this is my second time doing this. Like I mentioned, doors, they did update doors. I did buy 2 packs, But what they've done is, before I can see it, I have to take out a package, but come on, there we go. So you can see, oh my gosh, the little pivot right there. There we go. See the little divot right there? Get my pointer so you can see it a little bit easier. Right here, see that? So when I built the at a Bronco last year, that was not there. They didn't have that back then. And you see they kind of added a little piece of styrene there, or resin. So that is the tissue supposed to be for right here, because you know, piece of door doesn't go there and stuff. But in my experience doing this, it doesn't work. I thought it was going to work. I was like, yes, they actually add that on there. That's going to save my life. That's going to help me by a lot. But it doesn't work because the how the interior goes in, you have to duck the interior in, and the body kind of squats like this. So it doesn't work. I know they're trying to help, but I don't think they really test fit it, and the body, it pokes out. So what I've done is I just cut it off, and I just done my old version. You just gotta put a piece of styrene sheet in there. So, and you do have some shaving on the interior tub. It doesn't look pretty under there, but it's the best we can do. I might fill in some of these parts right here, but it doesn't matter because the chassis, the gas tank is right there, and it's gonna block most of it. So I'm gonna show you right here. There we go. See, so you're not going to see the bottom side anyway. Just right here, I'm gonna do some shaving right here and puttying, but that's it. The interior side, it's not too much crazy, looks pretty similar, very, a lot more cleaner. But obviously the doors are cut out, so you're not using the stock doors. So here's the stock doors right here, and obviously you're not using the stock door panel. So the door panels are molded in one piece. So what you have to do, there's a seam line between this part and the door. All you have to do is get your scribe it out, and just break it off. That's what I've done. And then what this part is actually going to block that right there, where you had to cut the interior, and a putty right there. That's going to go in there, and it's going to block it right there. So it's going to look perfect. So the interior is going to have no issues right there. But that's pretty much about it. Let's go ahead and pop that right out. So here's the body. It looks very cool. I'm going to do the grill with the same body color. But if you want to try out these Olson Brothers parts, I really do recommend them. They do wonderful work. I mean, look at these door panels. No cleanup whatsoever. There's absolutely zero cleanup. So, and they do include a little instruction manual. Very simplified. I can explain how to do it, cut your door and stuff, but very good parts. And here's the fenders. I did order 2 packs of fenders. Fenders, you do have to, cut them off the tree access, but like I said, there's no cleanup. I mean, look at these parts. There's no access flash. If there is access flash, it just breaks right off. I mean, these parts are incredible. And I do have the hood. I did order 1 hood. And here's the hood right here. No issue with this, no cleanup. Might have to do some cleanup in the fenders or the vents there, but that's pretty much it. And it's really just a dead-on bolt fit on. No issues right there, just bolts on. Sand, you do have to do sanding because these parts, they do have some kind of, it does have some kind of texture to it. So be sure you sand the hood, the fenders, and the door panels, because they do have texture on them from the mold. So just get 600 grit sandpaper, it'll get rid of it, no problem. But that is where we're at right now. The color we're going to use, a blue from Splash Paints. There's the color right there. And blue actually looks very good on these older Broncos. So this is what we're going to use. And the accent color we're going to go ahead and use is black. Like black on the fenders, on all that good stuff. But other than that, that's it for now. The tires, I'm going to use the kit tires. They look pretty cool, and the wheels. I got some Firestone decals, and I set those on the tire. Just give it a name brand, because I'm pretty sure you want no name brand tires on your Bronco. So So those look very cool. But other than that, that's pretty much about it. And this means pretty much wait for primer. And yeah. But other than that, guys, like I said, I'll put Olson Brothers links in the description if you want to check them out. I do recommend them. Amazing parts, good quality. Like I said, they don't have a lot on their website, but what they do have on their website is very high quality. You are definitely getting your money's worth with their parts. I mean, no issues. Beautiful. But until my next video, guys, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye for now.